It's time for more Final Fantasy and Magic the Gathering crossovers, so let's check out the deadliest force in all of Spira, Sin, Spira's Punishment. I'm going to start this off by saying this is a card I can't talk about without spoiling a major plot beat in Final Fantasy X. So if you haven't played and you plan to play, you're going to just want to skip this video. I need to get it across to get all of the stuff in that matters. I'm serious. This is your warning. Scroll away now. 3, 2, 1, go! So if you played Final Fantasy X, then you know that while Sin has taken on many forms, essentially, right now, its current form, as of the point of the game, is that it is Jecht, turned into Sin, as he was Braska's final Aeon. And that's why this mana cost is awesome, because while the symbols are rearranged, Tidus' mana cost was white, green, blue. Sin's is black, green, blue. Sort of an opposite to Tidus, right? To reflect the nature of Jecht versus Tidus and the way they each walk their path, which is so awesome. Sin is a legendary creature, Leviathan avatar, can be used as a commander, which is notable. Also, Leviathan makes sense because it spends so much time in the sea, and Avatar, it is literally the avatar of destruction running around Spira. It also can fly because Sin can literally fly, pretty simple. But then there's his other ability. Whenever Sin enters or attacks, exile a permanent card from your graveyard at random, then create a tapped token that's a copy of that card. If the exiled card is a land card, repeat the process. So think about it. Whenever Sin shows up, or whenever he's attacking land or what have you, what usually happens? In addition to mass destruction from tidal waves, things like that, he's hurling Sin spawn everywhere. So they're literally embedding themselves into the land. They are tainting the land. In this case, you are exiling things from the graveyard. They're tainting it and taking over. So you're creating copies that are your versions of it. So the Sin spawn is taking over the flora and the fauna of an area, which is awesome. But also this can be a reference to the unsent and people's spirits not being able to leave Spira and therefore becoming fiends filled with malice. And so Sin, as he's wiping these places away, when he's showing up and when he's attacking, is creating unsent, is creating copies of what that was, but it doesn't actually get sent to the far plane, to the graveyard. And then once again, maybe it gets conspiratorial, but I think it's too cool not to point out. 7 mana cost, he's a 7/7. You face Sin across the game if you count the final battle inside him against Jecht 7 times. 5 forms of Sin spawn, 1 notable 4-part battle against Sin, and then the battle with Braska's final Aeon inside. The idea of making this giant world-eating menace into a card is so cool. I can't wait to see what other big bosses come into play. But y'all tell me, what cards are you excited to see? Which one do you think I'm doing tomorrow? And until next time, catch you later, fam.